How do, ladies and jerks? It is your boy, 6 2/3. We're back here again. We're doing the final bracket of the nostalgia centric, all amazing Game Facts video game tournament. Never been done before. We're the first one to do it. We're pioneers here. And I'm joined here with Judgmental Beef, the Divine Bovine. Beef, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Hello, Judgmental Beef here, or as my Spanish friends have started to call me, Beefrique.
Beefrique.
Yeah, Beefrique. They either call me that or Cabron. And I don't speak Spanish, but I assume that's positive because they always laugh their ass off whenever they say that to me.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure, without a doubt. So guys,
New business idea. Go ahead.
No, what's your new business idea? Let's hear it.
New business idea. I thought it would always be interesting to make a white guy tequila and call it Cabron instead of Patron. And the way you make white guy tequila is you just take a bottle of Patron and just pour a bottle of Zephyr Hills in it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, Beef let us in there. We're going straight to the tournament, guys. Here we go. Actually, no, hold on. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds left, Beef. Is there anything, what's going on in your world that you can say in 1 minute and 20 seconds?
I mean, my job scared the piss out of me today with those cupcake friggin' Saw pictures.
Yeah, whatever happened with that?
Nobody knows. Nobody touched them.
Oh, really?
Everybody avoided them like the plague. I showed you the ones that I put up on the Discord, and I don't know why there are 2 cupcakes covered with cups, but they are still standing there as I left the office this afternoon. Nobody's touching them. We know better.
No. Hold on, guys. For those that are wondering, Beef's work, where'd you put it? The BroDown? Is it in the BroDown?
It's in Banter, I think.
Banter. On our Discord, by the way, Beef, you wanna hit that up, you know?
Yeah, I'll go throw that in there.
At Beef's work, Beef works for a high-level ranking government official office.
Yes.
And they're crazy over there, all right? They're doing experiments on human beings. Yes. I'm not supposed to say that, but guess what? I don't work there, so it doesn't bother me. But at Beef's office, at his place of occupation, where he does all the works, Snacksville PD. That's right.
No, this is Nuggetsville. Snacksville is where Six wants to put his tiny house at.
No, I'm over the tiny house thing. We're not doing it. I don't want to live in a small house. No, thank you.
Plans change that quickly, huh?
Yep. Oh, they sure did. And at Beef's at Nuggetsville,
you might need to resize that, buddy.
That's what we're doing at Nuggetsville PD. This is what's going on at Beef's place of work, his occupation.
Right. I literally walked in the door to get into the office, and there's Jigsaw doll going through. The Six got the second one where it's hiding the treats, but the first one is the one that he's currently trying to resize very slowly. No wonder this prep takes 4 hours for him to do.
Hey, go fuck yourself. I'm trying to be Johnny on the fly here and add some spontaneity to the stream. Put some pictures to your words so the people know your story.
Well, so the saddest thing to me was I walked into the picture on the left with Jigsaw there and the cupcake showing up, and I am just fat enough to be willing to play for the cupcake.
Oh, so you went with the same joke that you said on Discord on stream,
exactly.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
That does look like a good cupcake, though. Looks like your basic what?
Publix.
Yellow.
That is definitely Publix.
Yeah, it's definitely Publix. Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't even have any sprinkles on it, but you know what is inside the antidote?
I'd eat it. It looks pretty good.
And the second picture is what it evolved into. Not a single person was brave enough to turn over one of the cup things. There could be like a Bitcoin in there or something.
Oh, I'm sure there's I'm sure there's a Bitcoin just hanging out.
Right.
That sounds like the government officials over at Nuggetsville would sneak a Bitcoin in there.
100%. Besides the fact that there, no actual physical representation for Bitcoin, but okay, sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Beef, do you have any Bitcoin?
No, I liquidated all of my. I briefly got into Dogecoin when that thing took off, and I got out of it just in time to take the exact amount of money I invested back in it.
Oh yeah, I took a bath.
I ended. Oh yeah, you were the one that was telling me, "Oh, you need to get in on this one. They make extra ones and they shave pennies off, and you earn more back." And
Safe
I think it was
yeah,
Stenchy that told you to do it.
Yeah, it was. But, well,
so
I only had like a total of like $250 in it, so I didn't really. I was like, whatever, I don't care.
Well, I was gonna say that Stenchy took a bath on Safe Moon, but then that would involve bathing.
That's true, guys. Today we're doing the final bracket to our nostalgia-centric, all-amazing Game Facts video game tournament. Never been done before. This is what the final bracket looks like. Oh, that's right. Beef, you sent me something, right? Didn't you? Didn't you send me something?
What did I send you?
Yeah, I forgot to fucking put it into the overlay. Whoops-a-doodle. Whoops-a-doodle. Hold on, guys. We'll do that on the fly, too. We're doing everything on the fly. We're doing it, guys. I know how to do this. I've done this before.
Professional operation,
That's
children.
right. That's right. We'll just get rid of this. All right, so that's our full brackets. We don't need that yet. We need quarter 3 results. Is that what we want?
Yeah, the quarter 3 results.
Okay, cool.
I think Six is just done with this entire tournament thing. He hates it. He doesn't want to do it anymore. No. So he's going to sandbag it as much as possible.
No, I'm just very, very tired, guys. I'm exhausted. Beef, your camera keeps freezing. Could you please tell it to stop freezing?
I mean, just stop freezing, camera.
There you go.
Turn back on, Kevin. Come on.
There we go. Okay, so this is last week's results. This is quarter 3 results. Guess what? Final Fantasy Tactics won.
It was a hard choice there between Tactics and Chrono Trigger, though.
Yeah.
That was the most competitive final we've had since the beginning of this thing.
For sure. Beef, can you read what chat's saying while I get this over, or while I get this next image done?
Sure.
Just do what I do. You know what I do.
Yeah, I mean, Drewby's actually pimping his Final Fantasy Tactics video that he's exporting right now.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys want to go check that out on the DrewTube, you will enjoy that.
No,
everything he does is fantastic.
Do not give him a plug. He gets nothing. We booted out his choices. We got rid of both Halos.
I mean, he only picks first-person shooters, so I understand. I mean, that makes sense why we kicked out all of his choices.
That's right.
John saying that the saddest thing about the picture, I thought it was the fact that I was fat enough to eat a poison cupcake. He was, you have cubicles. I mean, you're not wrong, buddy, but at the same time, nobody else is giving me $80,000, so I'll take it.
It's true. Guys, here is this is a picture of the full brackets. It is way too fucking big for anybody to see. So
you're not supposed to read it. It's just they exist. That's what they have. No one's supposed to read the whole thing. That's why they got the quarters.
It exists, guys. And then right now, this is our this is the final 4 in the making. Tonight we're going to choose the last slot that Final Fantasy Tactics is going to go up against.
Spoiler: it's going to be Super Mario 3.
My bet. I'm betting Shenmue.
Shenmue, really?
He's fat. John, I can't read that, especially on my phone. I know, brother. That's why we did it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want to help you. We want to irritate you. Haven't you figured that out by now? Like, have you seen our choices?
What about this show makes you think we want it to be convenient for you?
I think this is gonna be Street Fighter and 3 RPGs. That's what this is gonna be.
I mean, honestly, it could be 2 Final Fantasies and 2 Street Fighters.
Could be. So there you guys go. We're all caught up. Let's get into it. All right.
What are we playing for, Six? What are they trying to win?
We're playing for a trophy. There it is, guys.
The golden asterisk. the gilded arsehole. That's what we're going for. The legally distinct nostalgia champion. Six said, "Let's make this 3 minutes." We got to 10. That's the fastest we've ever done one of these intros.
I'm purposefully trying to sandbag everything my brother does tonight. I'm not in a bad mood or anything. I'm just doing it because he said that I was going to, and I was like, well, now I have to.
It's that, and you're in a bad mood. So I mean, it's like it's double up.
Frankie, I got my fucking PC set up. God damn it! Well, hell yeah. Can we get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! The Drewby trying to win Mama's love, trying to win back Meemaw's brain from the dementia. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Drewby, you're right. You're right. We got to bring that up. We just you're invited, guys. Every Friday at 8 p.m. Come and do the BroDown. We're gonna do this tonight, the final bracket, and then we're gonna do the finals next week. And then on the same episode that we do the finals next week, we're gonna do a new an episode on New Jack.
Inside the lines, yeah. Inside the lines on New Jack. We have been percolating on this New Jack bit for 6 weeks now.
Oh god, yeah. Like here, hold on. I think I have a little something I can give you for New Jack. Yeah. Okay. New Jack says bombs away. And
so Mrs. Beef is actively trying to leave the house so she doesn't have to listen to us. She's going back to work.
No.
She'd rather be at the hospital than to stick around here with us.
I don't blame her. So
I mean, honestly.
New Jack. All right, so we talked about New Jack, and Beef decided to talk about his wife instead. All right, we're moving on. All right, first game on the roster, it's Silent Hill 2.
Oh, you didn't even put up the thing to show people what... Okay, fine.
No, I did already. You weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't. So Silent Hill 2.
Beef, have you ever even played this game?
No.
Poser!
I know it's the game that has a bunch of funky endings. I've seen all the endings. Is there a lore that you can explain to me about why the Shiba Inu is running the control panel?
No, I think it's just developer, the wink and a nod. Like, it's just a funny hee ha ha. Somebody just wanted to put a Shiba Inu in there, like, and, right. and just be like, he's the man behind the curtain.
Sorry.
You're fine.
My bad. I'm trying to stop interrupting, and I have a bad habit with it. I can't help it.
You're terrible. Don't focus on it. Sell the sizzle. Keep moving. Push through.
Yeah, so the Shiba Inu, it's just them being extra Japanese. Is that what it is?
Oh, all right. Don't push through with the racism. The ease back on that.
I mean,
hold on,
weird.
Let me interrupt you when it comes to racism. Yeah, no, for sure. It is very Japanesey. Like, it's definitely. I mean, what was Silent Hill? Silent Hill 2 was 2004. I think 2004.
You tell me. You
2002.
I'll look it up.
Maybe 2002. I'm not sure.
All right, so somewhere. So I'll take 2003. So, well, it's not 2024, Wiki. Thank you for.
No, yeah, tell us.
I
again.
Almost made that mistake again.
Tell us again. The StarCraft 2 was released in 2010. I was like, get the fuck out of here, moron.
1996. That's when it was out.
Exactly.
Silent Hill 3 came out in 2003. 2001.
2001. Okay, I was way off.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember where you were when the towers fell?
Not playing Silent Hill 2.
I was actually in the computer lab playing Half-Life.
Were you?
Yeah, in high school. I was in the computer lab playing Half-Life, and then everybody was crowding around the TV, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna continue playing Half-Life.
Yeah, I was actively playing hooky from school. I was faking like I was sick because I didn't feel like going that day.
Nice.
I pretend vomited into the phone so that
pretend
mom would
vomited.
Say, yeah, so I just made all the noise and splashed around the turlet a little bit and made mom say, "Oh, you just stay home." And I was actively laying down on the couch like watching a Game Show Network rerun of Price is Right.
Nice. Johnny Curse. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Well, I was gonna say that my mom called me from work and said, "Are you watching the news?" No, why would I watch the news? And then I turned on the TV right in time to see the second plane hit.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, oh, damn.
Well, speaking of 9/11, here's Batman Arkham City. Like, no connection to the 9/11.
Yeah,
but
no segue whatsoever. You had no connector to this.
No. Mm-mm.
We're doing a great job today talking about dementia grandmothers and 9/11. So we're starting out on just a great positive note.
Arkham City was the second game, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The second game was pretty fucking good.
And it made it full open world as opposed to just having the small area there in Arkham. The gameplay was great. The story was great. The acting, everything about it was great. It's my pick to win.
When you think about this game, what do you think about? What's the first thing that comes to you? For me, it was all the stupid little fucking Riddler challenges.
Okay, yes, the Riddler trophies were very irritating, and I 100%ed it because I'm a completionist junkie. But I loved all the Batman Arkham games so much that I had to go through and finish them all the way. The only thing the main thing that I pull from this is the writing from Bruce Timm, the guy behind Batman the Animated Series, and also the voice acting from Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
Of course, yeah.
I absolutely loved Batman the Animated Series. It's my favorite version of Batman. Those are my favorite versions of Batman and the Joker. Anytime I read a Batman comic, which I still have gone back and done, those are the voices that I hear when I read the comic when they say the lines.
The last Batman comic that I read was The Court of Owls. That was the last one I read.
Yep, the Court of Owls is in there. I think the last one that I read is I went back and read The Killing Joke because I stole it from you.
It's yours.
Did you steal it from me and I stole it back?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, that's
Damn
not
it.
mine. I don't own it. Like,
one of us stole it from the other. I just couldn't remember from where.
but guess what, guys? Guess what? Batman loses, Silent Hill wins.
Nope. I'm going to go with Arkham City over Silent Hill 2. The game I never played. It's just weird for the sake of it. What are you showing me here?
I guess this is from one of the movies, one of the Silent Hill movies. Pyramid Head is ripping off this lady's skin. So, like, or it's a coat. I don't know what it is. I think it's both.
It's got a lot of blood if it's just a coat, buddy.
Yeah. Like, well, you know, she's just keeping them packs of blood on her. She's AB positive, you know, just in case.
Right. I mean, but you can't see. She's not naked. I mean, you can't see anything on her at all.
No, she's not naked. That's got to be a wardrobe or coat or a dress or something. Like,
But then why is there so much blood?
Oh, well, I mean, he's taking her skin off with the coat. Like, both are coming off. Like,
Ugh.
It's just...
Is this one of those Uwe Boll movies? Is that what this is?
What? No. Uwe Boll, that was Blood Rain, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, he made, like, a lot of the really shitty video game
like Alone
movies.
in the Dark and Blood Rain and...
All right, who directed, the Silent Hill movie? Let's figure out what this is.
All right, while he does that, I'm going to take it to a poll, guys. We have a tie. So, are you guys
Christoph
ready?
Gans. Who the hell is that?
Are you guys ready to rig the system here? Who wins? Who wins? Is it going to be Silent Hill 2? Or is it going to be Arkham City? Arkham City.
You should sacrifice all of your nugs. Just burn through them all at a fast clip to stack the odds for the better game, Arkham City.
I forgot that I have this hotkey to my primary monitor, so I can't use.
For God's sake.
I can't enter in 1 on the numpad key over here. All right, guys.
All right,
poll is live. It starts. It ends in 2 minutes. Go ahead and decide our winner.
There we go. There you go. I broke the cherry on it. There we are polling now. It is working.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 already putting up the assets for the next game. One of the best games ever made, Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid was a good ass game, without a doubt.
Super good, really good. Fantastic writing, wonderful characters, great story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is before that the Metal Gear games started just eating themselves storyline-wise.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, I'm just saying everybody needs an editor, and Kojima definitely needed a fucking editor.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Yeah, they did get a little bit out there at one point in time, and that does occur. But this is when Kojima was actually legitimately still a genius.
Yeah. He was an auteur. He was definitely an auteur, without a doubt. But I mean,
this is the only reason that I know the name David Hayter.
Yeah, for sure. I would also, just as an aside, I don't know any of their names because I'm not prepared. But Kojima was not the only guy who brought all this Metal Gear into focus. There was a lot of other people behind the scenes that brought it into focus. Kojima was just the celebrity, the front of the company, the face of the company. So, or the face of the project, not the face of the company.
I was going to ask you about it on the previous game, and I guess I can ask you on this one, did the twist get you on either game?
What twist?
Well, like in Arkham City, where, okay, well, there's 2 Jokers, one of them's Clayface. Did that snag you?
win? Was that the one like during the? It's like an FMV. Hold on, Silent Hill 2 wins. Ha 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 ha.
I even tried rigging it, and only one other person voted with me. Damn it!
As it should be. Silent Hill 2 wins.
John voted for Silent Hill 2 just so he can make an Arkham Shitty joke.
Wow, Beef even rigged it and it still lost. Holy shit, that's hilarious.
God.
That's hilarious.
Somebody else was rigging it harder than I was. Apparently not, because I mean the votes aren't there. But
what is your resonant memory with Metal Gear Solid 1, Beef?
I remember actively reading the guide in a friend's car as his mom picked us up from school, right, from high school. Mm-hmm. And I was reading through the guide, and I got to the point in the game where they're doing the electric table torture on Snake. Yeah. And she, a very Christian woman, exclaimed out loud and had to tell me to stop reading because I guess it triggered her very hard.
Oh Lord, can't be having none of that. No.
And so traumatizing my best friend's parents is one of my favorite memories with Metal Gear Solid.
It's a good one. It's a good memory to have. Like, so Beef is going to be voting for Metal Gear Solid. However, I will actually be voting for Tetris.
Tetris.
I am.
You can't even say it without laughing.
I am a petty and jealous god, and okay. If we're talking in terms of nostalgia. Just pure nostalgia. And me and Beef kind of like, we did a little rundown before the show, just talking about this. Okay.
Right.
How many times have you fucking played Tetris? A million bajillion times. How many times have you played Metal Gear Solid? Once, twice, 3 times? So for me, nostalgia-wise, I have more nostalgia with fucking Tetris than I do Metal Gear Solid.
So the only judgment that you have, not based on the voice acting or the story or the playtime.
No.
You're picking it just because the only reason you played it a bunch of times is A, it was portable, and B, the games are a minute and a half long.
Guess what, buddy? What's the name of the fucking show? It is Nostalgia Centric, not fucking David Hayter's voice acting. Tetris didn't need David Hayter. Did it all by itself. Just needed 4 lines. That's it.
Oh yeah, what's the final boss of Tetris?
The fucking timer. It's just like, it was like, god damn, man.
I mean, Dr. Mario was better than Tetris. And you didn't even include it on the list.
I don't think Dr. Mario is better than Tetris. I think Tetris
Dr. Mario is absolutely better than Tetris.
Dr. Mario is boring as fuck. Tetris at least is like more entertaining. Like you have more variety with where you can put your pieces. Dr. Mario, it's just a pill that has 2 different sides. That's it. It's fucking
and
boring
6
shit.
Different colors, and you flip them around, and it has characters.
John Turst, the guy throwing down the bricks, is the final boss. That's right. That's right. John understands. Why?
No, he's the first boss and the antagonist and the only thing that is in the game besides colorful blocks.
Well, guess what, guys? We're going to have to take it to a poll because we are tied. Beef, you want to take it to a poll or you want me to do it?
This is Six's gimmick for the entire show. Is he told me that he's just going to be contrarian and a dick and try not to do anything that chat would want. Hold on, why can't
guys? That doesn't sound like me, does it? I mean, honestly, does that sound like me? I would never do something like that.
What is it? Open a setup menu to create the poll. I did that.
Okay, never mind. I'll handle it.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it.
It's /poll.
That's what I did, and I'm hitting enter, and it says it's not letting me do it.
All right, don't worry about it. You sit back, Boomer. So who wins? Between Metal Gear Solid and Tetris. I wonder who's gonna take it home. Like,
I wonder who's gonna cheat and be a prick about it.
It's obviously gonna be Tetris. So guys, it's rigged. Rig it up. Like, by all means.
I voted. My hands are in the air. I voted once. That's all I did. I did my original vote.
Oh, there it goes. I knew someone in the chat was going to take the bait. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you just really want these nugs back? Is that what it is?
I want them back. We're nug poor over here. Like, can I get an eighth of the nuggest?
I mean, I do. Go ahead.
Go ahead. John Church, 6 is obsessed with pools and poles. That's right. I am.
I mean, it's true. It's absolutely true. Obsessed with pools and poles and holding them in the air to get struck by lightning.
Man, there's so much fucking lightning the other day. I was not in a good place. GTA San Andreas. My resident memories of GTA San Andreas was playing it on like a fucking 24-inch fucking CRT that hung above. Like it was wall mounted, but it was real high up. I don't know why it was so fucking high up. Like it was more towards the ceiling. And I was just like, why was this TV so fucking like hung so high? And but other than that, like the soundtrack, I remember GTA San Andreas the soundtrack the most. Like
the pole rigging competition is taken off. We're at 53 votes for Metal Gear Solid and 26 for Tetris now.
Come on, Tetris, you can pull through.
I think that it got a little because at one point it was even for like 2 seconds, and then people started, nope, this cannot be, and they started voting for Metal Gear Solid.
Come on, just like eBay, do it right at the end. The voice acting and the story to
really good.
San Andreas
really
was also
good.
what I remembered most about it.
Yeah. And I thought that your resonant memory was obviously the GIF in the top right with the CJ macking with the cop there.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid 1? Oh, are you joking me? York, it was you.
Attaboy, York. It was you all along. That's my friend. I love you, Yorkie.
I knew York was going to, because York
93 channel points.
York loves Metal Gear Solid, so I knew York was going to represent for you, so that's fine.
York rigged that poll way harder than I have rigged any other one on this show.
York stuck around just to rig the poll, and now he's going home from a long day of hard work. Like,
I mean, yeah, I hear you, buddy. You're doing the Lord's work, Yorkie. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, York is just like, my work is done here.
Yep, I'm done now. My resonant memory with GTA San Andreas is, do you remember when we were a part of the DDT forums?
Yes, unfortunately.
That was our first introduction. That was our first introduction to shitty edgelord internets, and we were a big part of that for a long time. My memory is telling someone that I liked Vice City better than San Andreas, and them calling me racist.
Well, I mean, they're not wrong.
Yes, yes, they are. Nuggetsville has not faded off on me that hard.
Point out the lie.
But I mean, just because one is I enjoyed Vice City better than San Andreas. I can recognize that San Andreas is a fantastic game, and I still believe it has Sasquatch somewhere in there. But it definitely has that BDSM chick that you got to go through and what did you think of the dating mechanics in that game?
I didn't really think much about any of the dating mechanics in the GTA series. Like
all of the dating mechanics and the hangout mechanics are just repetitive as shit.
Yeah. To be honest with you, the hangout mechanics in 4 broke me.
Cool.
That's basically when I stopped playing because I was just like, I can't do this no more. Like,
has not liked open world games since.
Basically, yeah. That and Arkham City, they both broke me from fucking open world games. Like, I still get down with, I mean, obviously I play Elden Ring and I played the new Yakuza, so, I'm still okay. And Dad of War. Like,
Dad of War, yeah. Can you hear Hollywood swinging without having PTSD flashbacks of the dance mechanics in this game?
Oh man, that's gonna make it hard because like before you said that, I was actually going to be voting for Tekken Tag Tournament 2, the best Tekken Tag tournament out of 2 of them.
Squeeze on. Point of order. The best Tekken.
It is definitely up there. That's for damn sure. Like, yeah.
For my money, the best Tekken game is Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Oh, you mean TTTT? That's right. The 4 Ts. Better than 2 Ts. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Apparently, the fact that we declared Tekken Tag Tournament the best Tekken lost us more viewers. We're down to 3 now. Thanks for hanging out with us, Drewby. We appreciate you.
I don't give a shit. But yeah, no, I was a huge fan of Tekken Tag Tournament. Well, I was a huge fan of Tekken Tag Tournament 1. And then 2 came out and literally just blew my ass up. And I was like, okay, we're in this now. Like,
it was way better than it needed to be.
Yeah, it was. Like, especially because they went directly kind of like into the fan servicey sort of thing. They were like, okay, you guys really like Tekken Tag Tournament 1? We'll just crank it up 3 notches and sell you the same product. But it was good. It was polished. So I played the fuck out of it.
Did you enjoy it when they tried to do the same thing, Tekken v Capcom?
Man, I felt like that could have been so good because Tekken is already goofy to begin with, and then everything in Capcom is fucking goofy to begin with. So,
and they just didn't mesh for whatever reason. And then there was Capcom did their version. It was like Capcom v Tekken, the other way around. But it was the thing that I remember most about Tekken vs Capcom is Kuma's fart in the face super move.
Of course.
Which was wonderful. That's my jam. I pulled that move off several times on 6 in real life.
Yes. So what are you voting for? Are you voting for Tekken Tag Tournament, or are you voting for GTA San Andreas?
I'm going to go with San Andreas just to make it up to that person that called me racist on the internet.
Man, I'm thinking in terms of nostalgia.
Well, why did Hollywood Swingin' change things for you?
Because like I was using my second generation iPod, third generation iPod. I can't remember. And like Hollywood Swingin' was one of the songs I had on because I played this and then stole it off LimeWire or fucking Kazaa or something. And then I remember, not only do I distinctly remember like GTA San Andreas, I remember the Puerto Rican neighborhood that we lived in, Mom's Puerto Rican neighborhood that we lived in while we were playing this game. So it kind of, for a weird way, it kind of signifies that area, like that area of town that we were living in. So I don't.
And GTA had a very good bad guy too. I just can't remember his name. But the guy who turns on you and was working with the police to try and take over the whole crime syndicate, ended up being he was your boy at the beginning of the game.
We're gonna give it to GTA. I'm gonna agree with that. Yeah, we'll give it to GTA.
I'm surprised that you pulled it because you were like, you told me you were digging in for Tekken Tag Tournament earlier.
I mean I love Tekken Tag Tournament, but Big Smoke. That's right. Drewby's right. Big Smoke.
Thank you, Drewby.
Big Smoke. Drewby accidentally pulled the fart in the face technique on my girlfriend's sister once, right in front of their parents. Accidentally.
Right, yeah. I think that is officially going to be called the Kuma Super now.
Yeah, the Kuma Super. Blow it out. Blow it out. Blow it out your ass. And speaking of Shenmue.
Yeah, blow it out your ass, Shenmue. You suck.
Man. There's a part of me, even today, where I'm like, I want to do a long play of Shenmue. Like,
really?
Yeah, I kind of do. And just because, like, I feel like I will murder the nostalgia for it, because there is a part of me that is very, very nostalgia for Shenmue.
Yeah, I mean, look at those facial graphics. Obviously, it's got to be the art style.
During this time, this was good. Like I was all about it. Like,
you're right. This was the best that the Sega Dreamcast had to offer. You're not wrong.
Like I was, well, that last GIF, that's just somebody who did a bad render of the fucking GIF. Like
right.
That's some shit. But man, there's. I mean, I'm not going to say anything that hasn't already been said ad nauseum on the internet, but
right.
Shenmue, it had so much potential, and just the execution wasn't there. Like, it just wasn't there.
But it was one of the only reasons to own a Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, definitely was, for sure.
I mean, between this, Third Strike, Skies of Acadia, that's pretty much it, right? What else was good for the Dreamcast? I mean, Power Stone was okay, but they could have done that on anything.
Yeah. House of the Dead 2?
Typing of the Dead?
Typing of the Dead? Not much. Sonic Adventure?
Sonic Adventure was good.
Sonic Adventure. Well, it was good then. It's not good now.
It's dusty as shit now. You're absolutely right.
So good.
Dude, Shenmue loses to its opponent. It cannot win. That's all there is to it. We have so many actual resonant memories that I'm not sure you're considering with Resident Evil.
We have so many Resident Evil memories.
Resident Evils. Yes.
Drewby, I'm considering doing a Shenmue video. You should, Drewby. Imagine if Shenmue had come out for the Saturn as originally intended. Ah, yeah, brother. Crazy Taxi, he's right. Crazy
yes,
Taxi.
He is right. We did leave off Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi was fantastic. I love that game.
And Samba de Amigo is good too. And Soul Calibur, obviously, yeah, smart.
I never played Samba de Amigo. I never tried it.
It was super fun. Like I only rented it one time, but like it was fun time to rent it.
Yeah, back when we were still renting games.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're reading chat, Drewby also dropped a Pizzo Mezzo in the Discord for you over in the internet area. That would be pretty good to use, I think. In case you didn't want to use the Pizzo Mezzo that you already selected.
We'll find out. What Resident memories do we have with Resident Evil?
I mean, obviously, it's spending weekends over at Miguel's house just so we could play Resident Evil because he was the first one to have like all the PlayStation games.
Yeah. Well, and by all the PlayStation games, he had Resident Evil, he had Destruction Derby 2, and he had Wipeout, and that was it.
He had Street Fighter Alpha.
Oh, that's right, he did have Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah, and he had that Star Wars game where we just kept yelling, "Kill the commies."
Yeah, we did.
Dude, I mean, it's not edgelord to say "kill the commies," right? That's just being a decent human being.
Sure. The Hydro Thunder, my beloved.
Hydro Thunder, oh my god. There are so many things from Resident Evil that have been entered into like the gamer lexicon, like the master of picking things. Itchy Tasty, the journal entries, the Tyrant, the Berry Twist. Where I mean, everybody knew Albert Wesker was going to be the bad guy. That was obvious. But yeah.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Exactly.
I have this.
Well, if Jill is the master of unlocking things, why did Barry have the lockpick in the first place?
I don't know.
And think of all the games that became isometric puzzle adventures just because Resident Evil came out.
Oh yeah, every game for the next 3 years.
I was gonna say 4. Yeah, absolutely. And how cool was the opening at FMV where it's like, oh, they made a movie to introduce the game. These are the characters that I'm about to kill.
It was super cool. It was really awesome at the time. Like, I mean, the first FMV of the zombie that we see in the bottom left. Like,
oh yeah,
that I remember Tomas and Miguel. Like they had told us, they're like, we could play this game, guys, but it's scary. We warn you right now. And I was like 9, 10 years old. I was just like, oh no, it's fine. It'll be no problem. And then they showed me the first FMV, and I was legit. I was like, oh no, this is a little scary. And then it was weirder after that because we watched Curse of the Overfiend, the hentai.
Oh my god, you're right.
My world changed from that night forward.
Right, and then you were disappointed when you saw the giant rabid shark come to attack you and it didn't have tentacles.
Beef, while I go get something, tell chat what was your favorite gun in Resident Evil?
I, being the dumb edgelord that doesn't like actually playing video games, I enjoyed using the Game Shark. Or it was, guys, you're gonna have to answer for me. I cannot remember. Was it the Game Shark or the Game Genie that was for the PlayStation? I think it was the Game Shark, wasn't it? While chat helps me remember between the two, the Game Shark, I think it was. They had the codes in there where you could go through and get the RPG and go through the entire game with the rocket. And I just enjoyed playing it on easy mode, where everything got a rocket. And it was fun just blowing everything up with absolutely no regard to difficulty and not having to worry about anything. And then still dying because you got squished in a room. Did the jump scares ever get you in Resident Evil 6? Is that why you included the dogs in the hallway?
The dogs in the hallway was probably the first jump scare I can remember from any video game. There was another video game that jump scared me a long time before that, but I can't remember the name of it, so I'm not going to list it. But the dogs in the hallway, that jump scared me. But what really, I don't know, I don't know if you talked about it, but the Hunter FMV, and then knowing that the Hunter could go through the doors, or just one real door. I think there was only one fucking scripted door, or two scripted doors or something. But it gave you the impression that they could go through all the fucking doors. It scared the shit out of you.
Well, and the switch of when it goes, hey, we're going to take all the zombies that you've been mercilessly slaying with your Game Shark code and your rocket launcher with infinite ammo for the entire game. We're going to take all the enemies and we're going to replace them with hunters, and they are going to decimate you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Guys, I would love to be contrarian.
He said he was going to try.
And give it to Shenmue and put it up to you guys voting, but it's going to be Resident Evil. Resident Evil wins that one. Yeah.
I agree.
I would agree on that one.
What was your favorite boss from Resident Evil 1?
Resident Evil 1. I thought the plant monster, not the first plant that you see, or wasn't there two plants? Wasn't there a plant on the outside house? I can't.
Well, no, there was one big plant that did like the whole thing, but the middle of it's what attacked you, and I think under it was the base of the plant with the bulb that you had to put the potion into.
Yeah, I thought that shit was cool because I could never, at the time when I first played Resident Evil, I was just like, what does it want me to do? I don't get it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to
eating?
Yeah.
It's taking all of my bullets and it's still not dead.
Yeah, I'm just swinging my knife at it. It's like, fuck.
No, the snake boss in the attic.
Oh yeah, snake boss was good too.
That is a iconic resonant memory for us as well. Is when the first time that damn snake came out.
Speaking of snake bosses, Super Mario Brothers 3. Chat, do you have any resonant memories of the snake boss in Super Mario Brothers 3?
I mean, it's the one on the bottom left, right? That's the snake, isn't it?
Drewby, Super Mario 3, the only good Mario game? Oh, shots fired.
Oh, I was about to say, Drewby is out to get swatted his next stream, I think. That's what he's after, apparently.
Frank, Scarlet Heads was a fucking awesome mechanic. It was. It made that game god-awful fucking merciless, though. Jesus Christ. They were like, well, you know what? They didn't get enough survival horror, so let's crank up the survival part. Like...
Dude, we played the absolute hell out of Street Fighter 3. We got into fights with our cousins, dominating the Nintendo because we wanted to continue to play Street Fighter 3.
Oh yeah, we played Street Fighter 3 on the Nintendo. Excuse me, the Street Fighter 3 on the Nintendo.
Super Mario Brothers 3. Whatever,
That's right. That's right.
I had to work.
Fucked up. He fucked it up.
That's okay. No one will clip that like we do for you.
Yeah, no one will. No, they should though. They should. Come on,
should
Chad. Do it. Could be fucking up. You saw me in the upper left-hand corner here. I knew he was fucking up, and I knew I was gonna pounce on it.
Dude, I fuck up every show. I mean, come on. It's not new. I don't get what the reaction is.
Here's the weird thing, and I love Super Mario Bros. 3. I thought it was a fantastic game, objectively a good Mario game. There's no question about it. Don't even have to, you know. However, I beat it like one time originally, like regular, and then I just fucked around with it with the Game Genie. That's basically all I ever did was just Game Genie the fuck out of that game. So like. I have memories. But it's not super resonant memories. So,
but Squeeze on. What is the difference between that and every other Nintendo game?
I don't know.
Like literally every single Nintendo game is made to you beat it once and then just Game Genie the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And you do things to break the code and screw around with it and see what you can find.
It's true. It's funny because Beef was just like, right before the show, he's like, you played Super Mario Brothers 3 more than you played any other Nintendo game. I was like, I played Wizards and Warriors more than I did fucking Super Mario Brothers 3. And he's like, for real?
You see, I don't know if you're remembering wrong or if I just wasn't there. Because I don't remember playing Wizards and Warriors a whole lot. Like, I have played it, but I don't remember playing it a whole lot.
Bro, all I did for like weeks was play that game. I was bound and determined to beat it. I wanted to beat it, and I did beat it, but it took forever.
Yeah, my kids, I bought them a Nintendo Classic for Christmas last year. And they went through, and the game they play the most is Super Mario Bros. 3. They play the hell out of it. They keep going back to it. They can't not do the pipes and the warp whistles and things like that. They either play that or they play Wizards and Warriors, and they don't know what to do in it. So it's about to beat Doom 2016.
Doom 2016. Oh man, I loved this game so much when it came out because I felt like I was like, they get it. They get it, guys. They understood the mission. All right? Like, they delivered.
Right. It'd just take Halo, but put more blood in it.
It was, man, the combat system was just so fluid, though. You could literally just barrage enemies, kill one enemy, do a death animation to another enemy, do another death animation to another enemy, and just chain the fuck out of them. And it was super, super fun.
So your favorite thing about this is that you could Arkham City with guns.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, because I was, when I first started playing it, I was just like, how are they going to make... Because I was just like, man, Doom is fast and frenetic, like, or at least Doom 1 and 2, or Doom 3, not so fast and frenetic, but, but I was like, it's fast and frenetic, how are they gonna, because I was just like, I don't know, I feel like first-person shooters, they don't really necessarily give you a sense of suspense, they don't necessarily give you a sense of urgency, like, and so, I don't know, until I actually saw the combat system, I was like, they get it. They understood how to make this a fast first-person shooter.
Right, and as far as remakes and reboots go, they did it right. Yeah, they absolutely did fantastic with it. I can't even play and pretend like they didn't.
No, it's fantastic.
It's up there for the best reboots ever done.
Yes, without a doubt. However, it's losing to Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, it is losing to Super Mario Bros. It's based on nostalgia. How nostalgic can you be for 2016? Oh, that pre-COVID time. Oh, it was so nice.
And it's funny because like I actually started playing it right at the beginning of COVID, so because that's how I normally do. It's like I play a video game 3 years after it comes out.
Right, exactly.
Mega Man 2.
All right, where's Joey? Did somebody send up the faux signal yet?
No, no. Someone in chat say you're apolitical.
Right? Yeah. Someone say something to have Joey come and threaten you, so that way we can talk with him about Mega Man, and he can decide between Mega Man 2 and Mega Man X2.
Beef. What do you decide? Give us your vote right now.
Oh God, I loved Mega Man X2.
Mm-hmm.
I really did love Mega Man X.
Mm-hmm.
I played the hell out of Mega Man 2, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna go Mega Man X2 because it had the Shuriken.
Wow. The Shuriken was hard to fucking hit. I thought the collision detection was a little wonky on it, though.
Well, maybe it was hard to activate too because the controls were off. Doing Dragon Punch controls in a Mega Man game was not great.
That's true. Like I would actually, my vote is going to be Mega Man 2. It's going to be
Mega
Man 2.
I'm going to change my vote. It is
you're going to change your vote. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with Mega Man 2.
If that's the case, then let's talk about Mega Man X2 then.
All right, so Mega Man X2 wins and moves on.
Okay.
No, I thought you were changing your vote just because I changed my vote.
No, I'm not changing my vote.
That would have been a funny bid. You should have gone with that.
No, Mega Man 2 wins. It's going to be Mega Man 2.
The Mega Buster was a great addition, and the enhanced Mega Busters. I love collecting the armor bits for Mega Man X. It spoke to me. I thought it was a great redo of the Mega Man series. Sigma was a great final boss. Plus, watching Mega Man just mac with Zero was so good.
Mac?
Yeah, well, look at
the... Yeah. Oh, yeah, the censored makeout scene? Yeah.
And you say you're a boomer.
I know. Mega Man wasn't expecting it, or X wasn't expecting it. You could tell. His eyes get
Yeah,
wide right before they kiss. Like, but
But
it's gonna,
he does close and embrace into it. He gets into it.
it's gonna be Mega Man 2 though. I mean,
Yeah,
that's, you know, nostalgia. We're talking nostalgia. I mean, because I played X2 maybe all the way through twice.
Yeah.
Played Mega Man
And-
2 a million gajillion times.
Well, how many bosses can you name from Mega Man 2?
Let's see if I can do it. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm looking up the list so I can check for you.
Okay. It's gonna be Airman, Heat Man, Flash Man.
Did you say Cute Man?
Yeah, Cute Man. No, Airman, Heat Man, Flash Man, Quick Man.
You're 4 for 4 so far.
Woodman,
Yep, yeah, we got Frankie in here.
Bubble Man.
That's 6.
Who am I forgetting?
There's 2 more.
Who am I forgetting? Go ahead and say it. I can't remember the others.
You already said Flash Man, right?
Yeah, I said Flash Man.
There's Crash Man
Crash Man. Oh, it's lame.
and Metal Man.
Metal Man. Yeah, I should have remembered
That was
Metal Man.
yeah, you should have remembered Metal Man. That's like literally you is
Yeah,
Metal Man.
it's true. Metal Man. Yeah, literally.
So yeah, there you go. We have devolved into quick little trivia because Mega Man 2 wins.
Yeah, Mega Man 2 wins, without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, it just because Mega Man X2 could have won a bunch of different games, but Mega Man 2 beats out its older cousin
Yeah.
or bigger brother. I don't know how would you quantify those?
Mega Man X seems like the X series seems like a cousin. Seems like a cousin.
Yeah, I could go with cousin. That's fine.
A familiar cousin.
Speaking of Street Fighter Alpha 3 advances.
Yeah, definitely. But which version of Street Fighter 3 Street Fighter Alpha 3 did you play the most?
I played Street Fighter Alpha 3 the most, but you liked going Street Fighter Alpha 2. You were a big fan of that one.
No, I meant for like what system, what console?
Oh, either PlayStation 2 or Dreamcast, I think.
Was it on either? I don't think it was
I think
on
it
either.
was.
I thought
think
it was on the PlayStation 1.
No, I think Alpha and Alpha 2 were on PlayStation 1. Hold on, let me.
No, Alpha 3 was on PlayStation 1 because I own it. I still own it. It's over here in this closet. It's barricaded with magic cards.
Yep, it sure is. What do you know? Okay, so I mean, it was on the play. So I guess it was on the PlayStation 1. Damn, I'm
right.
old.
The fake gamer. We got a
I
fake
just can't
gamer alert over here.
I can't remember anything anymore. God, what year did it come out? Try that one for you.
99?
98. Very close.
98. Drewby, it was on PS2 as part of Alpha Trilogy in 2006. Okay. I know
It was, but I definitely played it on the PlayStation. We owned the case of it by itself.
Yeah, Zangief's freaking out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense.
Zangief, very good. Who was your main in Street Fighter Alpha 3?
It's Ken. It's Ken.
It's always Ken. I know what the answer
Ken.
is every single. You've only ever played Ken, and I've only ever mained like either Ryu or Akuma because I could not handle grappler controls back in the day.
No, I did like Maki. I thought Maki was cool. I did like Cody.
Rolento was fun.
I did like Cody a lot. I played a lot of Cody.
Yeah. I thought you might have also said Guy because you played a lot with Guy.
I did. Guy in Street Fighter Alpha 1 was my second main.
Yep. Rolento was a lot of fun. Our Mika I had some fun with, but just because she was a hot wrestler chick.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, do all wrestler mains. So what is about to lose to Street Fighter Alpha 3?
It's a Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero 2.
How did we even... I mean, I guess we put this on the list because we've all played it and had some fun playing with our friends on this one, but at the same time, it just reminds me that I don't have those friends anymore.
My resident memories with Guitar Hero was basically just having a bunch of friends come over. My house was a party house, and have a bunch of friends come over, get drunk, get high, and play Guitar Hero 2. And everybody would wait their turn, Everybody would get louder and louder.
Yep.
Nobody could do any of the hard difficulty songs at all.
I topped out at medium, and that was as far as I got.
I was an extra medium.
No, that was me. But I mean, just like the that would also be the byline on my upcoming autobiography. Topped out at medium.
Topped out at medium.
The biggest thing that I hate Guitar Hero for is teaching me that I am unable to use my pinky for anything productive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. Like,
I cannot. That is why I can't go on to hard, is because I cannot use my pinky to hit that damn button. I am incapable of playing real guitar or fake guitar.
Drewby, I play expert bass in Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Beat Through the Fire and the Flames on expert bass on Rock Band, and then as soon as he beat it, he was immediately drowning in the poon. Like they were throwing it on him. I was just like, Lord, he had to be like Jesus in the bank with the usurpers and just start whipping them back. Like,
oh yeah, because obviously the ones who get all the tang are the bass players.
Yeah, historically. Oh no, they all shriveled up. It's like throwing salt on a slug. But
I think we had. Yeah, I think we had much more resonant memories playing Street Fighter Alpha 3 against each other and against our friends than playing Guitar Hero with our friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, guys, if you ever wanted to see Six squirm uncomfortably in his seat as he tried to weigh a decision, the next match is Sekiro versus Earthbound.
God, I love Sekiro. It is my favorite FromSoft game.
Vicer's too.
Yeah, it's funny because Vicer wanted to hate this game so much, wanted to hate this game, and it snookered him in. It lured him in. He had to keep playing it because it basically kept schooling him, and so he got better. And as he got better, he enjoyed it more. So I was just like,
I think it's just because Vicer's a weeaboo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, when I think Vicer, I think weeaboo.
Yeah. Total Japanese fanboy. He's nothing but a useless weeb.
The combat system is the most technologically advanced. It's the smoothest. It's people who go and play Sekiro first and then play Bloodborne. They usually hate Bloodborne because the combat in Bloodborne sucks compared to Sekiro. So, however, we'll take it to Earthbound and let Beef talk for a minute.
Yeah, it's hard for almost. I didn't play Sekiro. I've heard it's good. Six has told me it's good.
It's good.
It's not beating Earthbound. It's just not.
No.
Between the mechanics, the writing, the look of this game, how many times Six and I would literally stay up all night playing Earthbound. And just do all-nighters playing this damn game, to having Blues Brothers ripoffs, to having the final boss basically be a live performed abortion. It is weird.
Yeah.
It's funny. It is graphically wonderful, and it still holds up today.
Yeah. It's also like super heartwarming. Like, it's a really heartwarming game. Like, by the time you play, like, you really actually feel for the characters. Like, you really care what happens to them. Like, I remember distinctly, like, I used to play Earthbound. I used to do a run through of Earthbound 1 every single day. Like, or not every single day, every single year. I would beat it one time every single year as a tradition.
At least. Yeah.
And every time the ending would make me tear up a little bit. Like, I would tear up at the ending. Like,
well, I mean, and Six only teared up because he hated the fact that prayer helped anything.
Oh yeah, I was super mad about that. I was just like, no, this ain't right.
Whatever. Like, edgy 10-year-old, whatever.
Yeah, for real. The funny thing about, we'll talk more about Earthbound later, but yeah, Earthbound clears.
The only, you know what? That's fair. I think we'll hold off because we are going to need to talk more about some Earthbound, and also my dancing clock in the background just told me that it hit 9 o'clock. We're doing pretty good. We got through the first set of games here in an hour flat.
Indeed, yeah, we're briskly moving along without a doubt. It's a FromSoft game, of course it doesn't pass.
Right.
The Mother trilogy is on my list. Yeah, brother, you should. Like, if Earthbound made you cry, you'd probably weep at the end of Mother 3. I did play Mother 3 and beat Mother 3. I played the tomato translation.
Okay.
And it was good. It was good. It wasn't the same. Like, for whatever reason, maybe I need to go back and retry it, but I was just like, this isn't as good as Earthbound. Earthbound better. Mother 3 is okay. Earthbound better.
Well, we'll come back to more about Earthbound because we do have more to talk about there.
Yeah.
Were you taking a break here so you could take a whiz real quick, or what were we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick pizzo mezzo. We're gonna make sure that our one viewer that's in chat, we scare him off.
Thank you, Drewby. Run away while you can. Six will be back in 3 minutes after taking a whiz.
Oh yeah. Well, 3. That's generous. 3. I don't know. It's gonna be 3.
Well, Drewby, if you stick around long enough, you'll be around for a Beef's Been Busy at the end of this break.
Hell yeah. All right, we're just going to watch some Cinematech for... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to turn it off.
We got best viewers. We got some best viewers. We need more of them. Come on, 777 con panel. We can do this.
Oh, wow, we got some spammers. Cool.
Yeah, we don't even have anybody to ban them for us, so I'll have to ban them myself.
Yeah, you'll have to do it yourself. You have to do some work around here, Beef.
Oh, there we go. I can hit one button.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway?
That was a pretty good timing for us getting back here.
Are you confusing me with someone else?
Are you confusing me with someone else?
No, not at all.
Oh, I don't think I have that hotkey. Nope, I don't, of course. That would make too much sense. That would make too much sense. Like...
Drewby is very offended that he sent you a very good video to use as the Pizzo and you just completely ignored him.
Well, tell Drewby that if he subscribes to my tier 1 level Patreon, he can have that option to add the Pizzo to the BroDown. We are a very exclusive, high-ranking stream, so...
Right. There were no nugs involved in getting your video on the air, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of high level, go ahead and throw up the aside of beef graphic.
Okay, hold on one second. Bitch, I'm poor as fuck.
I mean, dude, I get it. I understand. I know how that goes. For a minute there, I seriously thought of eating the poison cupcake.
I was, I don't know about that life. Deadly York, how dare you? Don't you bring your salmon in here. You go back to welding.
York, Metal Gear has not been eliminated yet. You can stick around and stack another poll later.
That's right. We have an aside of beef.
And it's not really a full aside of beef. I'm just showing off my graphics. If you, too, would like to have graphics made for you by the Pope of Photoshop, the Rabbi of Ribeyes himself, Judgmental Beef, come into our Discord there. I will do prompts for you. I will make stuff for you guys. You just got to suggest them, mainly because I've run out of shit to do. I'm dry on prompts.
Really?
Other than this last Photoshop prompt that I'm just about to send you. I made this earlier in the week. I've been thinking of this for a long time, Six. I have never mentioned this theme to you. This is just something that I thought you needed for Outside the Lens, and since I can't be there for your Outside the Lens shows anymore, I wanted you to have something from me to represent that you can use every single show. Sixy, Beast's been busy. Check your Discord.
Beef's been busy. All right, let's check our Discord. Let's see what Beef's sending. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, boys. Look at this shit. Milk and dry. That's right. Fuck yeah. That is so good. So good. Oh.
Dude, I am super proud of this one. I am actually happy that this came out as good as it did.
Wow. That's very impressive, Beef. All right, hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We need to put this in there. All right, let me grab it. We're going to grab it.
This is literally the only thing that I have been thinking about all week is giving you this graphic. And I wanted to maybe even show up on Tuesday to give it to you.
Oh, man. Look at
Boys, we now have the secondary market.
Wow. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Beef has bestowed upon us the secondary market. It had to come from Beef, too. I mean, it's judgmental Beef. I don't think Beef actually makes any milk anymore, but, you know, like... I love how you still put a fucking Pentiment in there right on the side, sneaking it in there, you son of a bitch. Oh, my God.
So, what features of your secondary market do you like here, buddy?
I like the gay Nosferatu just hanging out over there.
With the black and white auction bid sign. Because John goes through and he buys every game that you suggest, so there you go.
God, Lord.
It's perfect.
You did fun and games, you got Rise of the Robots, you got Columns, you got Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout, you have a sealed, graded Where's Waldo, you got Wayne's World, Mario is Missing, Lemmings, and of course Pentiment.
And
did you put
other
the vending machine in there?
Well, yes, that is a milk vending machine, correct?
A milk vending machine, guys. You can't pay for this level of attention.
It's a milk vending machine. It comes from China. And then, did you notice the milk supermarket coolers on the side there?
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. The cows having top hats. They have little derbies on them.
They have derbies and rich guy mustaches with monocles. You can barely see the monocle, but it's there.
Oh my God. This is tremendous.
Are you able to pick out everybody in the crowd that's put there for you, besides John with his auction bid sign there?
For sure. There's Jim Cramer, the money guy on fucking, what's his, CNBC, I think? I don't know what
Well,
it is.
not anymore because they figured out he's a shit, so he had to go to a Fox Network thing.
We got $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man. Can you do a Ted DiBiase laugh?
I cannot.
Oh,
no, I wish I could. I wish I had it in me. I made a joke to Mrs. Beef in the week to officiate your wedding.
What the fuck is happening to Beef, guys? It's like, is Beef okay?
And I will get ordained for it and to come and finish the ceremony.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're having problems, guys. Beef is Beef, do you have your VPN on?
What? Did we
Beef's dying. He's dying, guys. Oh, we lost Beef.
Oh.
I like how Beef is like, yeah, he's like a robot, like suddenly shutting down. All right, hold on, guys. Let me get Beef back. Hold on, let me try to get Beef back. Okay. Beef does not pay for business internet. There we go.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, I'm stealing my neighbor's connection, so I mean, we'll see if it works.
There we go. All right, let's bring you back over here. Back over there. There we go.
It's still not. It's still like showing me as loading and not connecting.
No, it's connected over here.
Okay.
It's in the Streamlabs. So.
All right. Well.
Tremendous work, Beef. Tremendous work. We got.
All right. Well.
I will use it. I will use it directly. The next OTL I do, without a doubt.
I just thought it was super funny that I went searching for like a Where's Waldo thing to put in there because it was such a landmark show for OTL, and one of the first images that came up was a graded Where's Waldo game, and it's like, oh, you know what I'm talking about, Google.
Nice. Beef, go ahead and shill our show while I make a poll.
Folks, if you like what you see and you see what you like, and why wouldn't you? you should come and hang out and support the Crayons community with us over here at what is this? Oh, the 6 2/3 channel on the BroDown every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you can see Six by himself do his own I'm a Smart Guy stand-up routine and do his takeoff of the Adam Conover show, Adam Ruins Everything. Except he'll do it about old video games every Tuesday and Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. EST. And join our Discord, especially if you want more arts.
Indeed. We have a new poll. We have a new great show, by the way, Beef. Great show. We have a new poll. What do you put A1 steak sauce on? And your options are steak or everything. Because I will put some A1 steak sauce on everything.
I mean, you're not wrong, dude. A1 is delicious.
All right, hold on. My love for A1 has been tempered as I've become an adult because A1 is good. I love A1. It's just salty though. That's all that it's just umami. It's just a salt bomb. That's all that A1 it really is. So
but as someone who loves salt, I mean that is perfectly for me. And the weird thing is I hate vinegar. And that is like the main ingredient of A1 is vinegar.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Behind the pillar of salt that they stick in every bottle.
Right. Is a little bit of smokiness and vinegar, and that's all there is to it. I would like to point out everything winning handily in the poll.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, A1, Frankie's right. A1 does go great on burgers. I love a fucking good, like, homemade burger, and then you slap some fucking A1 on that shit. Oh my god, it's fucking...
Every, like, boutique burger place you go to has a steakhouse burger where they have fried onions on it and A1 sauce. And it is delicious.
A lot of like bougie hamburger places, it's like every single one of them does the garlic aioli, and I'm like, look, I love garlic aioli. I don't necessarily want it on a fucking burger, you know.
All right, dude. If you ever manage to make your way up here to Nuggetsville,
never.
It could happen. You may come here for Christmas one time when I make you or something. Everything wins. That's what we put steak sauce on. That is correct. Everything wins. I will bring you down to Mustard Burrow.
Beef loaded the bowl by 11 points.
I did. I don't even remember doing that. Oh shit.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. I will bring you down to Mustard Burrow, and they have the best burger place that I've ever been to. It's called Bad Daddy's Burgers, and the hamburgers are like that tall.
Nice. And
they have two really great burgers. One of them is called the All American, and it's a big 3rd-pound patty. They've got lettuce and tomatoes and onions and all the trimmings, and then they've got 6 pieces of bacon, and they're stacked like a friggin' log cabin on top of this burger, and it is delicious. And then they have the Badass Burger on steroids, which is the exact same burger except they take the bacon and they deep fry it. They buttermilk deep fry the bacon first and then put it on the burger. And
what the fuck? Are you eating at the Heart Attack Lounge? Like, what are you fucking... Jesus Christ.
We only go there once every 2 months because it puts me in the infirmary every time.
Every 2 months? That's still a lot. That's, the frequency there is pretty high.
They also have they have a pastrami burger where they put pastrami directly onto a hamburger, and it is so good. Love pastrami. So good.
No, it's too salty. The meat is too salty.
The best thing about them, though, is that they have perfect fries and perfect onion rings.
I feel
absolutely crispy and fresh and seasoned. Oh, it is so good.
No, Frank, that's too much meat. That's meat on meat. That's meat overdose. Can't allow it. There's too many Zoomers these days that are dying every day from meat overdoses. Like, and you're for it. Jesus.
I would like to point out that all of your friends are on my side on this.
No, they're all degenerates.
Drewby is trying to schedule a trip to Nuggetsville to come up here just so I can bring him to Bad Daddy's.
I am getting to the point where, like, when it comes to especially like burgers, I don't necessarily want a protein on a protein. I'm getting to the old man point where I don't even want cheese on a burger. I just want the fucking burger.
Whatever, Arn Anderson. Whatever.
Yeah, I feel like the cheese is kind of. I'm getting to the point, guys. The cheese is unnecessary. All right, I said it. You don't need the cheese.
You just got done telling everyone earlier in the show that food is nothing but fuel, and you want us to trust your opinion on good burgers now.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. Look at me and look at you. I am 3/4 of this show just on size alone. I know what good burgers are. We're trusting my opinion on this.
Well, how about your opinion on Silent Hill going up against Metal Gear Solid? He's fat!
Metal Gear wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Yeah, Metal Gear definitely has more.
I mean, if you can make the argument that Silent Hill 2 is better than Metal Gear Solid, I will listen and I will go with it.
I can't make it. No. No. In terms of nostalgia, Metal Gear Solid definitely wins. Yeah.
York is hanging around just to make sure that he can stack the polls in case Metal Gear Solid comes to a tiebreak again.
Silent Hill 2 does have a cute doggo. The Shiba Inu. I kind of want a Shiba Inu. They seem so mischievous, you know.
Well, Metal Gear Solid has a cute doggo too. Silent Wolf has the wolves with her.
It's true.
And you can find some wolf puppies in the game.
It's true. Well,
yep.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, York is right. Metal Gear Solid has wolves. That's right.
York is my tag team partner. York knows what's up. He knows what's happening.
He does. But yeah, I'm not going to be a contrarian. Metal Gear Solid wins it for sure. All right, next one. It's going to be
next one is going to be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas versus Resident Evil. I like how the first one you put up for San Andreas is shit, here we go again.
Here we go again. It's gonna be Resident Evil. Without a doubt, Resident Evil. No, San Andreas. No.
Yeah, no, but based on pure nostalgia, it is Resident Evil. There's no two ways about it. It does have to be Resident Evil there. San Andreas is fun, but I feel like that once you get past the novelty of doing drive-bys on pedestrians while popping the radio, I mean, yeah. How many times can you do that?
Also, there's a lot of fetching going on in fucking San Andreas. There's a lot of fucking fetch quests. And I understand every fucking open sandbox game has fetch quests, but like, man.
What was your favorite ancillary mission? What's your favorite like side mission in the Grand Theft Auto games? Did you like the vigilante or the ambulance or the fire trucks?
No. It was like, yeah, that was my favorite thing. I love fucking being the ambulance driver and fucking moving the patients from one trauma center to another trauma. It was great. It was like really, really shitty, crazy taxi. I loved every minute
I was about to say it was like Shooty Taxi or something.
It was like, my favorite was the 18-wheeler mission where you got to drive as an 18-wheeler and you had to deliver, pallets of corn. And it's just like...
Right. And then the game became Farmville.
Yeah, exactly.
But you didn't like the vigilante missions? Because I would often go through and get myself up to 5 or 6 stars just to get the National Guard coming after us.
Nice.
So that way I could steal a tank and do the vigilante missions.
Nice. Nah, I didn't even remember. It's going to be Resident Evil. Yeah.
Resident Evil's already moved on. Yeah, I agree with that.
We got
Super Mario.
We got Super Mario.
The Super Marios. The star of the Wizard game, the Wizard movie.
Lord Drewby, I'll have 2 number 9s and a number 6 with extra dip.
Extra dip. So Super Mario Brothers 3 is going up against Mega Man 2.
The Mega Man's, Lord, this is actually kind of hard.
It is.
Okay, nostalgia, just straight nostalgia.
Yep, that is the idea of the tournament.
Which game did I play with the Game Genie more?
I don't think I've ever played Mega Man 2 with the Game Genie.
Really?
I don't think I ever did, no.
Wow.
I mean, what did it have, like infinite ammo?
Yeah, infinite energy, infinite lives, infinite, you don't die. If you land on the spikes, you don't die.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's really only so many things it could put in there for Mega Man 2.
I'm actually gonna side with York. Like, I think I have more nostalgia for Mega Man 2 simply due to the OST. Like soundtrack.
Yeah, that soundtrack for Mega Man 2 slaps. 100%. All just banger after banger. I'm gonna go with Mega Man 2 as well. And do you want to know why?
Yeah, why are you going with Mega Man 2?
The first graphic I ever made for you on any of these B-Spin Busy bits was that Mega Man 2 graphic with all of the other all the inside jokes. And that was the first thing that made me realize that, hey, I can make Six laugh doing these stupid graphic things, and it got me into Photoshop, and it's all because of Mega Man 2.
Nice. Here, let me see if I can find it real quick. Like, Beef, Stall, talk to chat.
Yeah, so anybody else, again, get on our Discord. I will make you stupid graphics, and you can use them to ruin your shows, just like Six has ruined his channel with my involvement for the last year and a half.
Oh, you can't ruin what was already broken, brother. Like, it's like you can't do anything that I haven't already done.
I don't know. I mean, I brought out that new graphic for you, and we peaked at 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's almost like everybody has a life on Friday nights, and switching might have been a bad choice.
It's fine. It's whatever. Who gives a shit?
But, I mean, you got to for life. I understand. It's just metrics. Who gives a shit?
There you go. Look how far Beef has gotten. look how far Beef has come. You know? This is humble beginnings, meager beginnings. Beef has come so far in such a short amount of time.
To be fair, I still think this graphic slaps. I'm very happy with this graphic. I loved the in-jokes I was able to throw in there.
Well, you guys better savor it now, because you're never going to see it ever again, because if Joey sees Italian Man again, he's going to scream at me live during Ease 2. The fucking stream.
Dude, that could be Frankie. He's Italian, too.
It's true. It could be a lot of people.
It can be more than one Italian person besides just Joey.
It's going to be, besides just Joey. It's gonna be Mega Man 2 for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely Mega Man 2. Yeah.
Definitely.
Mega Man 2's already moved on.
Oh, you're back with ice cream, Dribby? What kind of ice cream you getting down with? Share for the class, Droobs. Nah, Joey's Indian, bruv.
No, I've got triple chocolate cake with like these chocolate cake balls on the side of it that Mrs. Beef brought home today.
Oh yeah, half baked. Half baked used to be my second go-to when it came to Ben and Jerry's.
Stephen Colbert's Americone Dream is actually really good.
No, it's not.
I enjoy it a lot. It's got the caramel. It's got the waffle cone inside of it. I'm a big fan.
No, he's fat. No, I don't like. I think the actual ice cream itself is good. Like, I have no problem with the actual ice cream. However, I do not like ice creams that have waffle cone already in the fucking ice cream. Because guess what, guys? That waffle cone goes fucking stale. Like, and then it tastes like shit. It's supposed to be crunchy for texture, not stale and soggy. Like my flaccid penis, you know? Like, it's garbage. It's bad. I don't like it. Don't be putting old ass waffle shit in my fucking ice cream.
Wow. He went with stale and salty like his penis.
Yeah.
Good job there,
like
buddy.
My flaccid penis. Like, guys, I've suddenly contracted ED. I can't get it up anymore.
It suddenly contracted. Yes, just suddenly occurred. Yes, that's what it is.
Drewby, paging Kerrison for confirmation on Six's impotence. I felt very impotent today. That's for goddamn sure. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Be right back. Where are you going? All right, guys. Well, Six has left me here with you. He may be going to try to open the door to see if Kerrison can get in. If you see the skinwalker walking by the door, check to see if she has a knife.
She don't need a knife. She got one of those. She got one of those Egyptian curvy blades. I can't remember what they're called though.
A Chris?
A Chris. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those are Southeast Asian, but okay,
really?
Sure. Yes, I don't think they're Egyptian.
Oh, well, what do the Egyptians have? What blades do the Egyptians have? Chad, tell us the blades that the Egyptians use.
All right, let's Google Egyptian knives. Egyptian sword, the Kopesh.
Oh, Kopesh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have known that. They got a lot of Kopeshes in Magic, the Amonkhet and the
Yeah.
Egyptian sets.
They're very big into sacrificial daggers.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
big
makes
ceremonial
sense.
sacrificial stuff.
He's grabbing his Viagra. I have taken Viagra before. That was a mistake. I don't recommend it. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. It's not worth it. Viagra, if you need it, Viagra works. It's great. However, if you don't need it, don't take it. It's just like, Jesus.
I agree with Drewby. Ko Pesci is my favorite actor. Good job there. Yep, I'm a big fan of his work in Goodfellas. That was very
Drewby,
good.
John's not here, but you can see yourself out, Drewby.
Drewby, you stay right where you are, sir. Don't let him bully you and kick you out. You're good where you are.
All right, Street Fighter Alpha 3 versus Earthbound.
Yes. Oh, damn. Ooh, these are two candidates I thought could win. That's rough.
Hey,
Erica!
what's going on, Erica? Hey, I finally
Good to
made it
have you
one
with
of these.
us. Thank you. Erica able to take some time off of their dad's store to come and visit us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, for real. Like Erica has been in the brochure, the gulag. Like,
I mean, how long does it take to write a brochure on quilt making?
probably a lot, actually.
Quilt making and corn shucking?
You guys know all those like the mom and pop popcorn fart shit steakhouses where they have those tiered shelves right in the beginning of the entrance walkway, and it's all those little different brochures for all the different tourist traps that are in the area. Erica's family, they print those. That's their thing. So
So Erica is the one that prints all of the ones that advertise Gatorland and the
Yep.
Seashell Factory?
yep, exactly. Gatorland USA.
Six, don't ignore Drewby. He asked you a question.
Oh.
And he paid for it to have you answer it, too.
Oh, okay. What happened when you took Viagra? I had a priapism. I had a fucking 14-hour erection. Would not go away. And it fucking, I came multiple times with it, but it did not go away. I do not recommend it. Like, it got to the point where it was just hurting. Like, it was not fun anymore. Like, and I was worried because I was just like, is my penis always going to be erect now? Have I broken it? And
Do I need to find a new tailor?
Turns out it did go away, but I was getting a little scared there. I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep on it. If I got this boner in the morning, I was like, we're going to the hospital.
And he meant literally sleep on it. He slept on his stomach that night, trying to push it down with just gravity.
Yeah,
Trying to compress it back into his body.
for sure. Like,
He ended up having surgery to take segments of it out.
yeah, I was never circumcised until I was 32 years old. So, like, yeah, sleeping in the kickstand position.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, they call it the tent maker.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yeah. What are we doing? Street Fighter Alpha 3. That's what we're talking about. The Street Fighter series is this kind of when the story started to get a little ass backwards?
I mean, at any point in time, you could take the selection of Street Fighter games, put them out on the floor, and just point to a random direction and be like, this is when the story got screwy. So,
Well, I mean, it used to just be, Sagat, he had his eye taken out by Ryu, and that's why they don't like each other. Here's this random guy, M. Bison, coming in to take over the whole thing. Here's an entire series of games that happen between the first and second game to kind of explain why.
Dippin', Night Boys, take it sleazy, Drewby. Take it sleazy. Love to have you here, man, brother.
Thank you for joining us. You're always a good part of the show. We appreciate you. Go visit his YouTube. He puts out great videos, and I hear he's exporting a video on Final Fantasy Tactics as we speak. You can watch it just in time to see it lose to Street Fighter 3 next week.
I played a lot of Street Fighter Alpha 3. However, I played a lot for Street Fighter Alpha 3 for the PlayStation 1 because it had that World Tour mode where you could add like perks onto your character.
Yes, it was like roguelike Street Fighter. It was wonderful. I loved World Tour mode. Played the shit out of that. I actually beat it on the hardest mode with Zangief.
Oh yeah.
I loved it so much.
Oh, and Zangief was nerfed to shit in Alpha 3 too. Like,
He was.
He was not good in Alpha 3. Like,
And then they made up for it by bringing him back in Street Fighter 4 and making him unbeatable for the first version of the game.
Literally invincible at launch. Like, could not beat Zangief.
Wait, what's that? You have fireballs and you think you can zone the grappler? Well, he's got moves that just walk through it to pile drive you. Loved Street Fighter 4 Zangief. My favorite version of that game.
I played a lot of the PlayStation one, but to be honest with you, like, a lot of my resonant memories with Street Fighter Alpha 3 is by playing the GBA one. Because, like, I had the GBA SP, and, like, it was a tremendous port.
Ooh.
It had no story mode, like no endings, no text, nothing. But however, it did have it had Yun from Street Fighter 3.
That's right.
Like, I was like, oh, that was cool.
Just randomly add Yun to the game. No Yang, but fuck Yang, but add Yun. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and like it was really cool to be sitting in a dentist's office waiting for your dentist to show up, and you're just sitting here playing Street Fighter Alpha 3. It was super cool, man.
I like how the first part you said of it was a great port of the game, really enjoyable. Had no story mode, no text.
Oh, yeah.
It was
no different modes. Like you could play as all the characters, and there was no loading times, and it looked really good on the SP. But like, but
that had to have been a little bit of an ego stinger. It's like, oh, how did you get your fighting game thumb blisters? With my Game Boy SP.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, oh. But that said, Earthbound clears it. So
yeah, Earthbound wins. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna dispute. Earthbound wins that one. Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let me get a bottle of water. But
I think he just keeps getting up to go to the front door to see if Karrison is there yet. I think he's just worried about his girlfriend driving across the state after a 12-hour shift, and he keeps going to check to see if she's arrived yet. I think that's what it is. It's either that or he keeps getting up to make sure that his Home Alone front door trap is turned off so the blowtorch doesn't set her head on fire.
She got a lot of hair, though, bro. There's a lot of hair. That woman, like, her hair goes literally, like, below her ass. She's got a lot of fucking hair. And she's gonna cut it, and I fucking hate it. And I was like, please don't cut it. I love long hair.
No, you work that hard to keep the hair. Keep the hair. I mean, but I just thought it's funny that you went with, her hair is really long, instead of, no, I don't put a blowtorch over my front door. Okay.
Gotta keep them out.
All right, this is where we might lose York. This might be a difficult one. Metal Gear Solid versus Resident Evil.
Nostalgia. Pure nostalgia.
Did we ever have the strategy guide for Resident Evil?
No. You didn't really need a strategy guide for Resident Evil.
Right. We did have the strategy guide for Metal Gear Solid.
We did. Did we?
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. I just told you the story about reading out of the guide and freaking out my best friend's parents.
Think carefully.
Did the Gray Fox, the Ninja Twist, did that connect with you on Metal Gear Solid?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I thought it was super cool. Gray Fox's, like, sacrifice at the end. You didn't know if he was, like, a good guy or a bad guy, and then he helps you at the end. He's not reprogrammed. He's not a cyborg. Or he is a cyborg, but he's not brainwashed. Like, he's actually helping you out. And, yeah, no, for sure.
The Psycho Mantis fight for Metal Gear Solid is there a... That's the best fight for Metal Gear Solid, right? The Psycho Mantis fight?
I mean, best? No. Memorable? Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes. So the most memorable. What is the most memorable boss fight from Resident Evil?
The Tyrant. Only because you have the rocket launcher and you can blow them up because you don't have to suffer through the tank fucking controls.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in terms of boss battles, Metal Gear Solid wins, right?
In terms of gameplay, Metal Gear Solid wins.
In terms of gameplay, in terms of story?
In terms of story, Metal Gear Solid wins. Yeah.
I mean, voice acting is absolutely Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I would say so.
Did the twist of Lieutenant Mitchell being Liquid Snake catch you in Metal Gear Solid, where the guy that's
Yeah.
been helping you the entire game,
Yeah.
was Liquid Snake killing him from the previous games?
Yeah, Master Miller. Like,
Yeah, Master Miller.
Like, it got me. Definitely got me. Like, I didn't see it coming. And also, Liquid's voice, silk.
So good.
Absolute silk
Oh, yeah.
butter. Holy shit.
It still gets me a little bit frothy.
I don't know who does the voice acting for Liquid, but that guy sounds great. He's been in
All right,
everything.
well,
Anything and everything.
Liquid.
Cam Clark.
There you go. Hey, good pull. Yeah, Cam Clark.
No,
By the way,
I just wrote Tonio. That's all.
Okay.
Like, Tonio had
Yeah.
the answer, not me.
I'm looking at his picture on Google. Ugly man, but that's okay.
Really?
I mean, he's a voice actor. No,
Wow.
I mean, he's fine. No, whatever.
Tonio, you're gonna choose for us. We're gonna let Tonio decide. All right, Tonio's.
Oh,
gonna
what?
decide.
Because are you sure that you want to trust Tonio with this decision? Because
Yes.
I mean, we just made a very solid argument for Metal Gear Solid being the flat winner of this one.
Tonio, Cam Clark posts Christmas messages in character as Liquid. That's super cool. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, that is really good.
Tonio, who wins, Resident Evil or Metal Gear Solid? Like, which one would you choose?
Yeah,
Like,
Tonio, 6 is forcing you to participate in this game and decide the future of York on this channel.
Metal Gear Solid's music is better than Resident Evil's. Huge fan of both. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know. It's hard, isn't it, Tonio?
We can take it to a poll. Like,
No, you said that you want Tonio to pick.
wow, gameplay-wise, I prefer Resident Evil. Story and graphics, Metal Gear Solid. And then Erica, you just said Metal Gear Solid is better in every category.
That's what I literally just
No,
told
no,
him,
no,
but
no, no,
6
no.
decided, no, I'll change the rules arbitrarily.
No.
I am a fickle god. I will
That's
do
right.
what I want.
That's right. We'll give it to the graphic artist. Let him decide. Like,
Right. I mean, Tonio, graphically, you got to go with Metal Gear Solid. You're the graphic artist. I mean, I don't know.
Resident Evil has more replayability for Tonio.
Well, it literally had two halves. You could play as Jill or Chris. That's 100% replayability.
Well, yeah. Well,
You'll at least play through it twice.
Beef, what do you choose?
I would pick Metal Gear Solid. We literally spent 10 minutes just going through and saying about how superior it was.
That's true. That's true. We did say Metal Gear Solid was superior. However, York is a fish bastard, so we're going to take it to a poll. Who wins?
York, don't do it. He just wants you to use your nugs. He's tired of getting redeemed on.
Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil 1, start the poll. There it is, boys. Vote in. You're going to decide for us, and we'll move on to the next one.
All right, well, I did one perfunctory vote for York. There you go, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for always being my tag partner there. Let's see here.
Let's see who... Okay, our next one is Mega Man 2.
Yeah, Mega Man 2 versus Earthbound.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I don't.
York sounds good to me. I got deep pockets.
Get him, York. Smack him with that fish. Sorry. Smack him with that fish. It caught me.
Lord.
It's like, what? Made me start laughing. I can't. Especially because my brain said exactly what I'm going to text to Karrison on the way to
I'm just
Six's
laughing
house.
because, like, York is rigging the fuck out of this poll.
Yes, he is.
I love it.
York is going to have exactly 174 votes.
It's going to...
Resident Evil has 1.
I was the one who voted for Resident Evil, so...
That's funny.
I was just being
Oh,
contrarian.
man.
Oh, there's 2 votes for Resident Evil now.
Yeah, are we doing this just to kind of pad a little bit of time because Earthbound wins very handily?
No, we're not padding shit. If we end early, we end early. It's fine. It's no big deal.
I mean, we're not. We're on time. We're doing pretty good here. We've been very concise.
Mega Man 2, Earthbound.
Earthbound. I mean, it's Earthbound. Earthbound wins.
Oh, sorry, Eric. I didn't read you. All I know about Metal Gear is Vamp isn't called that because he drinks blood. He's called
Correct.
that because he's bisexual.
That's right. And he drinks blood.
And he drinks blood.
Right.
Are bisexuals called vamps?
Yes, that is
Really?
an alternate term from 1998 for them. Yes, so that's why he was called Vamp.
York contributed 286 votes. Metal Gear Solid 1.
I think well done to chat for getting up to 300 votes. Smack him with that fish, York.
York bringing in the carp right at the end.
Beat the carp out of him.
It's nostalgia vote. It's Earthbound.
Yeah,
All right.
it's Earthbound.
We're not gonna act like
No,
Mega Man
we're
2
not.
is gonna beat Earthbound nostalgia wise. And it's funny too because like when we rented Earthbound,
Before we bought it, yes.
yeah, we never knew anybody who had it, and it was literally I rented Earthbound because I was just like. It was a whimsical pick. There was no other good games to pick. And so I was like, wow, there's a Spaceman on the front of this one. Let's check it out. Brought it home. Fucking loved it immediately. The critical attacks, the smash attacks, sold me. I was in. I was in there like swimwear.
Rolling through the digits was a great function. The numbers just kind of... And it gave gravitas to seeing somebody's life just rolling away and expiring like it did. It was really a great function. They thought all the way about how to make the game almost perfectly. It was really good. You see, I'm kind of in a dilemma here because I love Metal Gear Solid.
I do too.
I love Metal Gear Solid. I've loved a lot of the series. I love Earthbound 2. And my dilemma is...
Which one have you played more?
I played Earthbound more.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted Metal Gear Solid to move on, I know that I could just force a tie with you, and York would make sure it wins. So, if I wanted Metal Gear Solid to advance, I know it would. And it's got me thinking about York coming in. Dang, tough choice. Y'all pull it.
You know what? I like the chaos. I want the chaos. I see every single best game of all time pull. Earthbound always fucking
Earthbound.
wins.
It's always Earthbound.
I want Earthbound to be dethroned tonight, boys. Let's dethrone Earthbound. All right, we're taking it to a poll. If you guys want to rig it, you can rig it as well, and you can make Earthbound win. Let's see what happens.
Six isn't even trying to say he votes for Metal Gear Solid. He just wants to have chat do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do my dirty work, Chad, just like OTL.
Right? He's not even. I'm ready. The York has gone and got the turbo mouse with the auto fire button hooked up and ready to go.
Okay. Look at that. He's got 2 carps. He's ready for it, man. He's slapping 2 basses into the fucking button. Oh man. Fucking wow, York is working right away. Oh Lord.
Earthbound's starting to catch up. York, you have to click faster.
Earthbound has a better OST though. The OST for Earthbound is way better. Like way better than Metal Gear
It
Solid.
does have a really good OST. I don't disagree.
Metal Gear Solid never made me cry either. After it had its way with me. Like,
there is that. Are you gonna let Metal Gear Solid win the poll and then immediately turn around and say Earthbound wins? Is that what you're planning on? Is that the bit here?
No, I'll respect chat's rigged ass poll. Like that's fine by me. Like look,
like I'm actively trying to counter rig it, and I've been selecting Earthbound for 100 times. And Metal Gear and friggin' York is over here crushing
polls on mobile suck. Like,
all right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop Diablo clicking my mouse.
60-40, 61-39. It might get it. Like
no,
Earthbound might bring it back. York
no,
Eric, I can't spam the way I want. I was like,
I can't counter spam York fast enough, so I'm gonna stop wearing on my mouse try.
Erica's trying to spam using a first generation Razr phone. Like it's not working. Not working.
To be fair, it does take a long time to hit the star button 4 times to get to the character you want, and then hitting enter. I mean, I understand.
It keeps telling me there's no poll. The polls they are terrible on mobile, so I can't rig them either, so it's fine. Like, but man, Earthbound's guide was also super cool too. So
it was, and that was another guide that we broke the spine of and the glue wore out of.
Wow, York rigged the fuck out of that boy. Like 318 channel points. Metal Gear Solid wins by 74%. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm surprised. I think it's the first big upset we've had this tournament, don't you think?
For sure, definitely. I was like, I'm glad it happened. Like,
Right.
'cause
I mean, we love you, Earthbound,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you get a lot of flowers as it is.
yeah, for real. Like and to be honest with you, if I was gonna put it on a nostalgia ranking, just nostalgia,
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid and Earthbound would be pretty on par because I played a lot of Metal Gear Solid when it came out.
Super close. And not only did we play a lot of Metal Gear Solid, we played a lot of it again when it came back out for the GameCube.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Because
Twin
at one
Snakes.
point, at one point that was the only reason to have a GameCube.
Yeah, pretty much. It wasn't for WrestleMania 18, that's for sure. Like,
Wait, you mean it wasn't for Super Mario Sunshine?
no, God, I hated Sunshine so
The
much. Man.
objectively worst Mario game?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was not.
And you've played Mario is Missing.
I have. Well, Mario's Missing's worse because Delfino Plaza fucking slaps. That song is super good.
The song is good. Yeah, you're right.
Get them RPGs out of here.
I mean, that's fair. It was going to be one fighting game and 3 RPGs.
Yeah. So I was gonna say we'll mix it up a little bit. Mix it up.
But that does also tell you exactly what we played as kids. We played a lot of RPGs and a lot of fighting games.
Definitely. Erica, I was trying to help spam Metal Gear Solid because I'd played neither, but Metal Gear Solid sounds more interesting to me. You would probably like Metal Gear Solid more, Erica.
Yes.
There's a lot of pervy stuff in Metal Gear Solid, so you
would definitely love it.
Yeah, the horn dog, the horniest member in chat, without a doubt.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Sniper Wolf just throws her bazongas out there in Alaskan snow. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
Looks good. Looks good. York, I voted for you, Erica. I voted for us all. Exactly.
Did you want to give Erica their quadrant because Erica couldn't be here for their part of the tournament?
Do I want to? No.
Okay, then don't.
All right, hold on. Did I delete it already? I might have already deleted
I
it.
sent it to you at some point, but yes.
No.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
deleted it. No, it's fine. I can get it. It's right on my desktop. It's not a hard thing. Hold on.
Yeah. All right. Well, Erica, we're about to show you who won your part of the tournament. It came down to Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy Tactics, two great representatives from the Quaker They division.
That's right. Quaker the roster was pretty stacked.
You had some absolute bangers the whole way through. Diablo 2 in there. The Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Fallout 3 in there. Great choices. Any of them could have potentially won a different division, but Final Fantasy Tactics just super strong with the nostalgia.
It was hilarious that, I was telling Beef, on a phone call, I was like, it was because I was being very critical about the tournament because I was just like, okay, next tournament we do, it's just one stream, not 4 streams. It was just like one stream. And then I was being super critical because I was like, nobody wants to watch us talk for 3 episodes about how we don't remember anything about Onimusha 3. I was like, nobody wants that.
To be fair, we had resonant memories for all of them. It's just once they got to the second round, we started to run dry on things like Onimusha 3, which lost. I mean, that makes sense.
It did.
I mean, but that was literally like the only one where we're like, I don't remember this part. No. That and Ninja Gaiden. I think those are the only 2 where it's like we had nothing else to give it.
I mean, I remembered a lot about Ninja Gaiden, so
sure.
Speak for yourself.
But I mean, we had a lot to say about every other game in there, so I just think you were in a bit of a shitty mood.
Me on a Friday evening streaming? Never. That doesn't sound like me.
That was on Tuesday when we had this conversation.
Oh. Tuesday? On a Tuesday morning, working on the pool route in a shitty mood? Never. That doesn't sound like me at all.
But just general shitty mood all the time, every time, no matter what?
Look, all I'm saying is I was born miserable, okay? Like, I didn't ask to be born, so I didn't want to be here.
So I had thought of a gag that I thought I would catch you on at some point, and I was going to make you a theme song AI generated for OTL and for the channel and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And it was just going to be a straight-up cover of The Man of Constant Sorrow.
Nice.
And that would have been your music. It's just the man of constant sorrow.
Yeah, it's pretty much me. It's pretty much me. I'm less miserable nowadays, even before Kerosene. I'm less miserable nowadays, although the miserable gene is still there. It's still in there somewhere. Guys, how do you pronounce it? Can we get a vote real quick? Is it crayons or is it crayons?
It's 100% crayons, and if you vote for anything else, then you are, you're C-turf.
You're C-turf.
You're a surf. You're a surf. You're C-E-R-F. If you say it, try to pretend like you say it any way that's not crayons. It is crayons. That is how you say it.
So
you will support the crayons community on this show. We are big fans of crayons' rights.
Oh, we're gonna raid Frank, Frank is actually streaming for once. So we're gonna raid Frank. Like, we're gonna send it to him.
Wait, is that a gag, pretending that Frankie doesn't stream anymore?
He hasn't been. He's been on a hiatus, so it's all right.
Oh well, then Frankie, happy to have you back, buddy. We will raid you with our 2 viewers. Thank you.
I was gonna say he's not here. He's streaming right now. So
I'm putting it out there into the ether. I'm allowed to give Frankie some positivity.
No, he doesn't need it. They'll go straight to his head. No, we'll sit in chalk. We'll sit in chalk for the next 6 minutes just to round it out to a 2-hour stream.
We'll talk about crayons and other writing utensils.
So, B, if you got anything going, you got anything scandalous going on this weekend?
Nope.
All right, thanks for leaving me hanging there. I love to burn live on stream, live on air.
I'm probably gonna. Me and Mrs. Beef are probably gonna go out tomorrow night. Maybe go get some Bad Daddies. Go get some onion rings with the pastrami burger. Ooh,
Okay,
that sounds really good.
This is what I wanted to talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
Thank you very much, chat. Loyal communities. You're a loyal community. You are supporting the crayons community.
Yeah,
the crayons agenda.
Get on board with the crayons agenda. Let's show those serfs how shitty they are.
That's right.
I lost it. I have no idea.
That's fine. This is what I want to talk about when we were talking about burgers before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I've been to novelty burger places. I've been to places where burgers were their specialty.
Excuse me, they're called craft burgers.
Craft
burgers.
Burgers.
Craft burger boutique.
Craft burger boutique. Okay. And that they're great. It's fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. It sounds great. The burgers were fine. Some were kind of mid. Some were all hype. But my problem is, I have been to some burger boutiques where their sides are absolute garbage.
Right. Yes.
To me, I'm just like, you don't have to be fancy. What is a craft burger? It's like using Wagyu beef, using garlic aioli, using refined 1,000-year-old cheese.
Super specialty ingredients, and the burgers are normally stacked higher than your head.
Yeah, hipster burgers.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't say craft burgers are hipster burgers because the burgers are usually gigantic. So they're not really for hipsters. Us hipsters like myself, we can't handle that much beef.
Most people can't handle that much beef. That's why I'm very, very in small supply. Normally, craft burgers are tall instead of Fuddruckers, which are just fucking massive, like hubcap-sized burgers.
I've never had a Fuddruckers.
I haven't either, and I think it's because they went away because they killed most of their consumer base.
Overcomplicated. You are correct.
Yeah, that can be a thing, but if you get the places that do it right, there's the extra amount of... This is what Mrs. Beef and I like about Bad Daddies the most, is their sides are the best French fries and the best onion rings we've ever had from any other restaurant we've ever gone to.
There's
their fries are perfectly crispy. They're well done on the outside. There's great snap, and then their onion rings. You can bite into the onion ring and not pull the onion out of the crispiness.
That's kind of hard to do. Because
is.
I've never had an onion ring that the entire onion didn't come out in the first bite.
Just immediately you take a bite of it and it flops all over your chin and burns you.
Yeah. The secret to onion rings is make small fucking rings. Don't make giant fucking rings.
Oh no, they make huge rings and there's just snaps. Like you take a bite and it remains intact. Their batter and their frying process is that good. So we love the burgers. The burgers taste very good there. The real draw of Bad Daddy's is the perfect sides. They mastered their French fries, and they have garlic Parmesan fries that they make. And it comes with a garlic Parmesan aioli on the side that is meant for the fries, not the burger. It is so good.
There's a place in Knoxville. I don't know if they're still around. And it's funny that you're calling Big Daddies. Is that what you're saying?
Bad Daddy's.
Bad Daddies. There is a place in Knoxville, Tennessee, called Fat Daddies, which
Yes.
I'm starting to see a trend here, guys. I'm starting to see a pattern. If you have daddies in the name, it's probably good for you. It's probably for fat people. All right. So
Right.
like,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know, like they're not gonna put me, skinny stick man, as their branding image. So anyways.
Oh, come down to Skinny Stick Man's. Get
Yeah.
a tofu burger.
Yeah, skinny zaddy over here. Like, there was a place called Fat Daddies.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, okay, two things that I remember most about Fat, and it's just a hole in the wall, but it's tremendous food. It was the first place where I ever had fucking coleslaw on a pulled pork sandwich.
Wait. What did you call it?
Coleslaw?
You said cold slaw.
Coleslaw, yeah.
Cold slaw.
Yep. With
It's
a D.
coleslaw
No.
with an E.
No.
Yes.
It's-
It's coleslaw with an E. Yes.
You've been
Yes.
No. You have been brainwashed by Big Slaw.
Oh my god.
It's cold.
It's crayons,
slaw.
guys. The bit's over. It was crayons.
No.
It's crayons and coleslaw. That's
No.
how you say it.
No, it's cold slaw.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It is
it is.
coleslaw.
They serve it cold. That's why they call it cold. It's cold
It's
slaw.
coleslaw.
No. It's cold slaw.
Okay.
They serve it chilled.
Oh.
I know it's coal, but I do, because I'm a southern idiot, I do say cold slaw. So
No, I thought you were doing it just because you like fat-splaining to the fat guy.
no. I mean, at first I wasn't gonna go anywhere with it, but he brought it
Right.
up, so I was like, we gotta follow it now. Like, we have to. I was just like,
Yeah, always be bitten. That's how you
It
do
was. I don't even like cold slaw. I fucking hate cold slaw. It's fucking.
Still doing it.
It's gross. It's gross shit. However, the cold slaw on the pulled pork sandwich, like, because the pulled pork sandwich, just a little bit of barbecue, not a lot, like just there to give it some tang, and then the actual bun itself was like pan fried. They just like slap it in a pan real quick, get some fucking gristle on it, some crunch on it, and then throw it on your fucking shit with the cold slaw already on it. So the cold slaw is actually like cooling down the warm bun and the warm pulled pork at the same time. That was tremendous. I've yet to have a fucking barbecue sandwich that tasted that fucking good with the coleslaw on it. However, Fat Daddy's claim to fame is that you could visit there any day, anytime, and the sides would be piping ass hot every single time, cooked to perfection every single time, crisp al dente fries. Like, and I mean,
dente?
Dente. Yeah, you could tell they were freezer fries, which is fine. Look, I got nothing against buying a big old giant bag of fucking Walmart crinkle cuts. That's fine. I don't give a shit. So long as they're deep fried and you put the salt and the pepper at the right fucking moment, don't give a shit. We can go down on those all day long.
How do you like seasoned fries, like with the Cajun seasoning?
I
and
love
the spicy
seasoned fries.
stuff?
I prefer seasoned fries over everything else.
Yes, that is the way. Seasoned fries is the way to go. I absolutely love the seasoned fries. Are you a big fan of onion rings, or have you just never had a good one?
I think I'm okay with onion rings. I think they're kind of mid. I think they're kind of overrated. I think
it's just because you've never had a good one. You have to
I've
get
had
up
good
here.
ones.
So, you have never had a good one. You
Yeah, I've
have
had
not.
good ones. Yes, I have.
Yeah. If they've always flopped out and smacked you in the chin, then you've never had good ones.
Don't talk about my sex life.
Your theory of all the daddy's restaurants here in Tennessee has got me thinking. I need to start a restaurant of my own, and we'll call it Daddy's. And Vicer can be our mascot. Yeah.
No, it'll be Vicer and York because they're a married couple.
Ooh, yeah.
And they are the original daddies, you know?
And plus, then we can do the pluralization of it. It could be, daddies.
Well, it'll be them sitting or standing next to each other, arm in arm, their arms hooked into each other. But it'll be York first because he'll be cold, and then Vicer will be slaw.
Oh yeah, Vicer's definitely a slaw guy.
Definitely. Yeah, look, you can tell.
Vicer's definitely slaw.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, and the York, he's cold. He's stone cold killer. I would not fuck with York.
Speaking of Stone Cold Killer, we fucked with this show long enough. Thank you very much for joining us. Always support the Crayons community. 6 clap bloop, sir.
Clap bloop, guys. I will. I'll see you next Tuesday. We're rating 3 seconds. Take it sleazy.